respected Additional Secretary Sir Rajendra Kumar ji, and respected Abhishek ji, CEO and President NEGD. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to share some of our experiences while working for Digital India Solutions for the government. So under the guidance of METI, NIC has been constantly trying to provide more and more products and services which are used all across different departments and states in the country. So I would like to share some of my thoughts for the way ahead, and that's a kind of way we are trying to introduce new things in NIC, where we can more effectively help everybody in the government to design more products and services. So primarily, one of the most common requirement is that we have to provide secure cloud to all our departments, ministries, which is scalable, because that's the necessity of today. And NIC, with help of because in India we have a lot of industry which has matured in the cloud, and METI has empaneled 18 cloud service providers, and some of them are hyperscale cloud service providers. And we have found that the traffic, the load on the system, whether we see CoWIN, Arogya Setu, or any other big application, it sometimes, or for example, when we see results, the CBSE results, or other such important portals where a lot of public interacts, the load suddenly goes very high, and then it stays there for a week, 10 days, or maybe months, and then it comes back. So at that time, we need a lot of computing resources and memory resources, and therefore the cloud has to scale up and securely. Security is an important issue now, that the data, because we have so many applications of each and every department is digitizing, and there are many big databases in the country, whether we have One Nation, One Ration Card, Election Commission, passport, income tax, or other bigger databases, and they're all in range of, or UIDI is a big database. All of them are in the range of 100. They have data of about 100 crore residents of India. So security is a very important aspect, and NIC has a lot of specialization done. We have specialized groups on security, and we would like to offer these services to all our government departments. We would like to guide them, help them in improving security into the applications which are built by them. The other major target which we are having is we are trying to develop secure government apps, and in the next few months or maybe a year, we will be trying to complete and even launch 5 or 6 apps. One is Sandesh. Sandesh is an equivalent, it's a collaborative tool, which is a secure collaborative tool for all government communication. It's an equivalent to a WhatsApp version of this. And then we have Lok Samvad, that's more equivalent to a Twitter, where we have an Indian product developed by NIC with help of our startups and other partner ecosystems. And then we are trying to make collab files where all government agencies can use equivalent to MS Word or Excel collaboratively between many people together. They can share the same applications. eGov Drive, so that instead of saving data onto the outside data centers like Google or Microsoft, we would like to save our important documents, government documents, onto the eGov Drive service, which will be provided by METI and NIC. And another focus is on single sign-on, because there are a lot of applications and almost everybody in the government is using email and e-office, and for meetings, holding meetings, video conferencing, and calendar. These are very commonly used application by almost whole of government. And we would like to integrate them and provide them as a single sign-on solution. And we are calling that it will be an intranet gov, secure intranet gov, where everybody, when he comes to office, every government officer, when he comes to office in the morning, opens its desk, he signs in one, and then he can all use all productivity applications, which he does many times in a day for collaborating with others, mail, e-office, clearing files, etc., using the easy way and a single. The another aspect which NIC is trying to do, and we are trying to do to help all our users who are all government users, is to architect, design, and develop their core applications. So as Abhishek has just mentioned that we have heard about this in 12 sessions. There are stacks available for, and NIC has used almost all the stacks. So for our government applications, for providing to the, whether it is Aadhaar, payment, UPI, health, CSC, and all other stacks. So we will be also like GIS. We also have a good GIS focus that along with other organizations who are working on similar areas of GIS, we would also like to help the government departments to show their data or map their data into GIS and use it and present it effectively. We would also, because NIC has been working for, as you said, I'm in NIC for 31 years. So NIC is quite an old organization, and we have been only implementing and architecting solutions for the government departments. So we would like to set up a technology advisory committee, teams. Like we would like to help the departments and the government and maybe other initiatives inside for at least 3 or 4 areas, like cloud advisory, because everybody who is developing a big mission mode project needs cloud hosting. So it's a technology challenge. What are the right services in the cloud you need to use so that you don't get locked in with a particular cloud service provider, and you can easily migrate to other cloud service issues. Artificial intelligence and machine learning, it is in India, we have so many big and small companies who are specializing in this, and NIC would like to work with all of them to use some of these technologies, which are the recent technologies, to help solve the use case, some problems which we are facing in the government. And we would like to use, especially in the healthcare and all, artificial intelligence is very, very useful because we have a lot of data, and one would be able to relate what kind of a disease or a issue which may be happening by doing intelligence with the earlier data. Blockchain is another area which we have some center of excellences in NIC, like Bangalore. I think Abhishek ji mentioned about our NIC Bangalore, who gave a presentation. So they are having a specialized team who is trying to use blockchain technology for secure data, for like property documents, etc. And microservices is one thing we are trying to build all our new applications, and we are working along with NEGD for APIs exchange, so that the data sharing between NIC and Government of India has got multiple data sets which are there with each department. So one of our effort for the next 6 months to 1 year will be to integrate these large data sets which are already available with the government and which has been built with a lot of hard work over the last 7 or 8 years. For example, One Nation, One Ration Card, we have a database of about 84 crore people all over the country, and anybody can take a ration from any ration card shop anywhere in another state or within the state, another district. He can, if he is traveling around within his own state also, he can take ration card from anywhere. So these are the kind of ease of service, ease of citizen service which have been provided by using technologies. And we would like to work with all our sister concerns in METI, primarily NEGD, BISAC, CDAC. With CDAC, we are trying to find out we are trying to take the assistance for this languages, Indian languages, because that's an area which is both for translation, spoken words that somebody is giving. For example, it happens when we are discussing with the international participants over video conferencing, when they speak in a different language, we need some technology solution for real time converting that into English or Hindi and vice versa, so that it is easier to communicate globally with all the. And CDAC has done a lot of good work in Indian languages, and Prime Minister Saab has also launched NLTM for translation in the text form, because in websites we would like to use this text translation from all Indian languages, at least 12, 13 languages, so that websites which are developed and big applications which are developed for all over India, because we are now focusing on one application, one nation. Like we are consolidating applications so that we don't have to develop it over again and again for different states and different areas. So then this language translation is a very important thing, and NIC is also having a small specialized wing for who is working on this, but we would like to take assistance of METI, NLTM, CDAC in consolidating it and maybe using what they have done, so that we just use it without deduplication. It was a very nice experience for a week in Digital India Week, especially at Gandhinagar. It was so charging and was so enthusiastic. Everybody was so involved in it. And as Abhishek said, there were 200 stalls, and maybe 10, 12 of them maybe from government, which are part of the METI organizations. But remaining, it was so enriching to talk to the whole industry, startups, women, other digital payment, and other areas. And it was very fruitful and enriching and good experience for us. And Honorable PM made such a motivating speech that obviously has just motivated everybody of us who has been working in this space for some time, a lot of time. And we will try to do our best so that every government department can utilize the experience and the knowledge, and including some of the other countries who would like to learn from Indian digital government solutions. We will be happily engaging with them, and we will work together with the foreign countries also. Thank you very much. Thank you.